OCO, Halito. How's everybody doing? Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Yay. Toast. I'm blowing smoke for my ancestors. My ancestors used the sacred pipe, and some of them use cigars. Okay? I like Dominican rolled cigars. Un Fuego is my favorite Dominican hand rolled cigar. So, I got some shit on my mind today. I'm gonna vent and share some of my thoughts with y'all. Now, my advice is at the end of the fucking day, do you. Do you because you only have the man or the woman in the mirror to answer to. Yes, okay, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and of course, the creator, creators, divine great spirit. Okay? The source of all things. Answer to those people. Okay. But, I've been doing some things here lately. Okay, with my Creole heritage, y'all know that's a gumbo pot. A spicy, hot, eclectic gumbo pot. So, of spirituality, culture, richness, the blood is rich, okay? So, I celebrate Fet Gede. I celebrate Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Ancestors, Feast of the Ancestors, Celebration of the Ancestors. Now, what I have found in Aboriginal and Indigenous cultures, they always honor ancestors. So that is a universal thing that we have in common. So, me being a pan-melanist, okay, I embrace pan-Amerindian and pan-African. I embrace my Creole heritage, like I said. So, a lot of people don't like that. They like for you to be in their little box and just choose one thing. But, hey. So I've been doing this promotion. And it's a little different. I felt led to do this promotion. Okay? With my reading specials. You know that I do spiritual oracle or tarot card readings. And I could just do a reading. As a messenger, an Anidohi, a seer, a Pisatima. Okay? There's many titles for what I do. And that's not all that I do. But that is what you see me do on a platform, on my YouTube channel, my Facebook pages. That is what I do. So I did this promotion, right? I did this promotion. And around this time, people are celebrating Halloween. Halloween is the bastardized version of basically our Indigenous and Aboriginal Day of the Ancestors, celebration of the ancestors, our sacred holiday time, All Souls Day, All Saints Day. So I took a little twist with my promotions, okay? I'm doing readings, a reading special, $25 a reading. And if you're doing Halloween parties, Samhain parties, that's the Wiccan Samhain, Samhain. It looks like Samhain when you look at the spelling. So if you're doing parties, I charge $100. That's up to 10 readings. That's like 10 people get readings. Okay, so I've been doing these little promotional, my own little commercials and shit. Okay, so I have, some Halloween-esque elements to it. But at the core, it's about celebrating your ancestors and getting messages from your ancestors. Around this time, This is where the spiritual realm is wide open, so to speak, where the whole population can tap into ancestral messages. So, when I go to these parties or when I do these private readings, I educate. Okay, I know you're doing Halloween, but do you understand putting on regalia, what that means? Different symbols and signs that you have on your body, your dress. Do you know what that means? I go in there with an educational mind to teach and share information about what it's really about, the true meaning of about this time of the month. October and November is Indigenous Peoples Day, and it is the Feast of the Ancestors time. So, I took a little slight turn with my promotions, but at the core, the thing is serious. Doing a reading is serious. You're tapping to the spiritual realm, the ancestors, the spirit guides, their messages. They have the answers to our questions. Okay? So, that's the serious side. And then I have fun with it. I have fun with it. I'm living my fucking life. And in my life, I choose to flow in balance. Balance, balance. Balance is key. Sacred law is balance. Sacred law is balance. So, I had a couple of people, share their thoughts with me about what I'm doing. And at the end of the day, do you, because I'm going to do me. I felt led to do that promotion. And I've been creative and jazzy with it. Yes, it's commercialized. It's a fucking commercial. It's a commercial. It's a promotion. But understand, understand, and overstand. I'm serious about what I do. The spiritual work that I do is to help people. I help people help themselves because really, you don't need me. I'm a middle person. You have direct access to divine grace spirit, your ancestors, and your spirit guides. So you don't need me. What I do is help people that are leery about talking to great spirit on their own, or they're leery about speaking to their ancestors or their spirit guides on their own. So they need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of counsel, or some tips on how I tap in or how one should tap into the spiritual realm. So this is my contribution to our universal pan-melanist world, our people. So this is a service that I provide for our people. And yes, I use my energy. I tap in to forces and things that sometimes I'm tired after I do readings because I'm using my energy. So I'm using my energy, my currency. So yes, $25 is reasonable. This is a special promotion, right? So normally, if I did a one card reading or a one deck reading, the one deck reading is $33. A two deck reading is $62. A three deck reading is $99. Because I am using my energy to do work for you. So when you go to a business or you go anywhere, you pay for them using their energy because they are giving you a service. So when somebody gives you a service, You show respect and appreciation for them taking their precious time to help you out. So it's a win-win. I help you, you help me. So that's one thing I wanted to discuss. But okay, Indigenous Peoples Day. Our people are out there celebrating, and it's wonderful, it's beautiful. I love to see our people knowing who they are. Not the labels that the invaders put on us, but knowing who we are and flowing in the spirituality and culture of our people. Now, I don't always dress in traditional um, Cherokee, Salagi, Anayanwaya, the principal people, regalia. I don't always dress in Creole regalia. I don't always dress in Chata regalia. I don't always dress in Creek regalia. But those are tribes that are in my bloodline. I don't always dress in Natchez, Natchitoches, Caddo regalia, but I flow in a more pan-Amerindian and eclectic version. It's my style. It's my take on what my ancestors did. And sometimes I will take some traditional things and wear them in respect and honor of them. But when you get to telling people how they should dress, how they should walk, how they should talk, how they should be, how they should do business, then you should consider paying that person's bills. You should consider giving that person emotional support, things of that nature. If you're not trying to do that, then you cannot dictate to a person what they can or cannot do. I don't fit in anybody's box. I don't belong there. I've did a video speaking on this before, but it's just a reminder. I am doing me and what I feel led to do. And at the end of the day, I have to answer to me, the womb man in the mirror, that black obsidian mirror, where I got to examine myself daily. And I'm flowing my duality, and I'm a flow in balance. And I'm going to do what I am led to do and what I want to do. So, if you want to do some promotions or commercials, do it your way, your style. But as for me, I'm going to do it my way and how I am led to do it. So, back to the parties and things of that nature. People are scared. People have fear. They have fear of the unknown or things that are different. They have a fear of that shit. Now, when I used to be in Judeo-Christianity and a Hebrew Israelite, yeah, you're not supposed to have fear, but you have a fear of doing things that are against the Bible, the Tanakh, the Torah, things of that nature. You're scared to step outside of the box. That's been inbred in our people, fear. But I choose not to walk in fear. I choose to be fearless because I am a spiritual warrior. I'm a spiritual warrior. So at the end of the fucking day, I'm gonna battle for my people, my family first, and then my people, my extended family. So I have to laugh sometimes because I have came a long way, y'all. I have came a long way. I've came a long way, because I would have got on here and, shut some shit down a little bit, but it's about respect. If you do something and your intent is respect and it's not mockery, and you go before yourself, divine great spirit, your ancestors and guides, and they know that you're doing it in respect, then roll with it. Do you. But you cannot insert yourself into someone's conversation with the spiritual realm on what they do. So my goal is to help our people self-heal, because we need to self-heal from a lot of bullshit. Fear is one of them. Fear of stepping outside of the box and labels. At the end of the day, I'm a copper colored woman. I'm a copper colored woman in this world that labels me as black. They label me as African American. They label me as all these things. But my true identity is Aboriginal Indigenous being. A melanated being who is flowing in her ashe, her personal spiritual power. My Wakanyan power. So, tap into your Wakanyan power and see how it works for you. See how it opens doors for you, because you are doing it true to your essence. True to your essence. So, I'm going to continue to do me. I'm going to smoke my peace pipe, and I'm going to smoke my Dominican cigars. I'm going to blow smoke to the ancestors. I'm going to pray. I'm going to speak affirmations. I'm going to stand and sit in the center of the medicine wheel and do my own self-healing. And I'm going to stand in the gap for those who still have fear about stepping outside and doing it for themselves. I'm here for guidance, tips, herbal tips, spiritual tips. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to deliver messages, and I put in physical work. I do creations. I'm working on a creations line, and I'm working on some other things that I have yet to reveal. But know when it's coming. It's coming like the thunder beams on that ass. On that ass, I mean the invader's ass, because I am standing out front representing for my bloodline and myself. And I am making them proud every day. And I am so thankful that they chose to speak to me, to speak through me, to work through me. I am my ancestors reincarnated with my flavor added to it. So, y'all have a good Indigenous Peoples Day. Celebrate your Indigenous blood. Tap into the spirituality and culture of your bloodline. Apply it to your daily life, because it's a lifestyle. It's not a fad. It's not a phase. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life, a way of being. Respect it. Peace. Ashe. Ayo.